Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Demon Deacons will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Clemson Tigers offense will have the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. On the run deep down the right side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He might want another play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Wilson will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Williams. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Demon Deacons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the RPO, complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on FK if they can stop him on 3rd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. and he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Dean. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Wilson to pass. A shot for the end zone. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dean. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. The give to Davis. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
There's a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. On the run, still looking. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Here on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on third down. Clemson will send the punt team out. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off play action. Got a man, it's Dean. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wilson will throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless, those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson. And
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. And the returner will be dragged down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Trying to get behind the defense. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion.
Turning it on! And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
And the Tigers are on the move. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly complete. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Direct snap. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wilson to pass. The throw. Got his man on the right. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Here's a heat. Grab near the marker. It's Davis. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Got the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. It's a fumble. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Dean. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. Wilson will throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. He's got it along the sideline. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And that one will give them the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Tight end finds a soft spot, and they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Quick completion on the out route. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They just keep firing. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 2nd down. Right down the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game. And someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Pulled and fired complete. Breaks into the open. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And the Demon Deacons just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. Wilson to pass. Oh, they're after him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The short hands, it's Williams. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Got a little space. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Denson. Finds his tight end. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Dean. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
Man, I love putting a slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on him if they can stop him on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know,
and he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. Wilson will throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. At the 40, there he goes. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll run it. It's Davis. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Wilson to pass. Snags it. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And the punishment has been extended. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he loses the ball deep in his own end.
Oof, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead, because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.